In the old village of Umuka, where the nights were long and the winds spoke in low hums, the people lived by the gift of fire. It was said that many generations ago, the gods gave the first flame to the village, and the people vowed to never let it die. The fire sat in a great stone pit at the center of the village, burning bright for hundreds of years, fed carefully by the fire keepers. But as time passed and the world changed, the villagers grew careless. Some were too busy trading goods. Others chased new ideas, believing they no longer needed the old flame. Why guard a fire, they laughed, when we can make new ones with our own tools? Slowly, the fire began to shrink. One night, a great storm swept through Umuka. The winds howled like hungry beasts. When morning came, the villagers rushed to the square. The sacred fire was almost gone, just a single ember flickering weakly in a bed of ash. Panic spread. The elders called for volunteers. Who among you will journey to the mountain of the first flame and rekindle our fire? But no one stepped forward, until a young girl named Zuri stepped into the circle. She was not a warrior or a great hunter, just a weaver's daughter, known for her kindness and stubborn spirit. I will go, she said, her voice steady. The village doubted her. She's too small, they muttered. Too weak. But the elders, with no other choice, gave her a shard of clay to carry the ember, a satchel of dried herbs to feed it, and their blessings. Zuri set out alone, cradling the ember in her hands. Through thorny forests and icy streams, she traveled. When rains fell, she shielded the ember with her body. When winds blew, she whispered songs to keep it alive. When wolves howled, she built small fires at night, feeding the ember just enough to survive. Many times, the ember almost went out. Many times, Zuri nearly gave up. But she remembered the faces of her people, the laughter in the marketplace, the songs around the evening fire, and she pressed on. After days that felt like years, she reached the mountain of the first flame, a towering peak that touched the clouds. At the summit, the ancient flame roared, a pillar of living fire. Zuri, with trembling hands, fed her tiny ember into it. The flame accepted her offering and burst into a brilliant blaze that shook the very stones of the mountain. When Zuri returned to Umuka, carrying a renewed flame, the villagers wept and sang. They rebuilt the fire pit, and this time, everyone took turns feeding and guarding the fire. And they never let it die again.